The Pentagon today released the third batch of declassified files related to unidentified anomalous phenomena, more commonly known as UFOs. The 72 newly released files date from the 1940s to this year and include materials from the FBI, CIA, Department of Defense, and NASA. They include multiple videos taken by eyewitnesses, like this one you're looking at, showing what appears to be glowing red orb-like objects in the sky. In a statement, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said in part, quote, "These files, hidden behind classifications, have long fueled justified speculation, and it's time the American people see it for themselves." He went on to say the release was part of the Trump administration's commitment to unprecedented transparency. Joining us now is NBC News senior national security correspondent Courtney Kube. Courtney, what do these newly released videos, what do they show us? I know you're just going through them all, but what do we see?
Yeah, so one thing that I've been struck by in going through these, Kate, is what you just showed there, the video of those two red orbs. More and more of the videos in this release, or this batch of documents and videos, show red orbs than the previous two releases. Another thing that was really striking is more of the videos in this one are taken on iPhones. There's a lot more recent video than we've seen in the previous two, which included a lot more video from U.S. military aircraft. So it's just grainier and darker, whereas you can see here, you can make out colors in some cases of these more recent ones. There you go again, some more of these red orbs that we've seen in these videos. There also includes more eyewitness interviews and testimony that are provided by the CIA and the FBI in these. And what's striking about that is, as opposed to the ones that we've seen in the past releases that include U.S. military documents, they at times they identify the individuals who are giving these testimonies as being highly credible in their testimony. So again, it's very similar to the past releases, but we are seeing nuances and slight differences here that are just interesting to go through.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So let us know what else you find, okay? Courtney Kube, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.